Let's go, let's go. What it do, TikTok? I would like to first and foremost say that this vehicle is parked and it's not moving at all. God bless. Positive vibes. So we got some nice little songs that we're going to play. These songs won't directly be maybe titles that you've heard necessarily, but they are all vibes for the essential moments that we're going to be creating. You know, I just got done listening to some very exclusive content on Kane's Live, dude. So if you're not in there, you're missing out, because there was so much game being presented, you know? And it's like, paying attention to these things really just gives you a certain level of understanding that if you can pay attention to, you get a whole different level of consciousness. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of content that I like listening to. Things that enlighten the mind, not just waste your time. I like listening to content that enlightens the mind, not just waste your time. So without further ado, let's go. So we got 5 different topics that we're going to talk about. We got consistency, self-realization, making God proud, hate hidden in compliments, and then don't halt your own success because of people's undermining. So that's going to be awesome to talk about. So shout out to everybody, man. Everybody and anybody that's real. You know, you got to wake up and you got to tell yourself, are you keeping it real with yourself, or are you too busy trying to keep it real with everybody else, homie? Because at the end of the day, a lot of y'all just want to be caught around a group of people. A lot of you just want to seem cool to other people. And it's like the people that you're cool with, it don't even matter because you ain't cool with yourself. And man, I tell you what, every time I go damn live, I can't avoid trains interrupting me disrespectfully. I guess they're coming through and they're getting ready for the departure of this game that's about to be presented and highly recommended, highly favorite, like that Ryan Garcia song. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. So sit back and enjoy the show. Moderators, you already know what to do. If you see any questionable usernames, just quickly remove them up out of here. You know, we're not here to have any like bullshit conversations. We're going to give people game, you know, have interesting dialogue. And then obviously, Kane, if you would like to come up here, let me know and I'll bring you onto the show. We're going to have a whole lot of fun and put it down in the way that it's supposed to be put down for you to be able to pick it up. So yeah, man, it's a blessing to be here. It's a blessing to exist for another day because it provides you the opportunity to conquer your weaknesses and turn them into strengths. A brand new day when the sun rises provides you a new opportunity to conquer your weaknesses and turn them into strengths. You know, a lot of people, they really have this sense of empowerment when they're around other individuals. Whenever they're accompanying themselves, they don't even feel like it's company worth keeping. You see, these people who are incomplete, whenever they're accompanying themselves with the company of themselves, they don't even like their own energy. They always have to be watching a show. They always have to be listening to something. They always have to be talking to somebody. And they'll do all of these things, you know, in the context with other people, but when it comes to themselves, they're highly deprived. These people are making financial decisions off of emotional compulsion, homie. It's like sitting back and you're saying to yourself, you are sired to society, almost like, you know, the whole perspective that was always exemplified in Vampire Diaries. Whoever they were sired to, they felt like they owed something to. You feel like you owe something to people who never paid you to begin with. Yeah, they don't pay attention to you. They're not worried about who you are. They're worried about what they can get from you, homie. You see, a lot of you get caught up in the likes, clicks, and views. Everybody who likes you don't like you. Everybody who clicks on your profile don't support you. Everybody who view you, they ain't gonna tell you that they see you. People see you being successful. People see you doing monumental things, but they're never ever gonna tell you. And get any profile usernames with random ass capital letters. Make sure y'all get that up out of here to the lower floors of the show, man. And that's gonna be the way that it go. So everybody double tap the screen, man, because you ain't getting this type of game anywhere else. So with that being said, I'm gonna turn this instrumental up, rock out for a second, and then we're gonna get to the topic. Everybody double tap the screen if you're a real one and you ready to represent. Let's go.
Do you really think that I could care if you really don't like me?
You think I could care?
Find somebody else, it could be anyone else out there. So friend,
Let's go.
I don't ever wanna see you and I never wanna
the first thing that we're going to talk about is consistency. You know, a lot of times whenever we get motivated and we see other people who are successful, the thing that we think is we basically have to outwork them. Song, whatever I feel like putting on, it's a part of a playlist, so I wouldn't know the direct song, my guy, but I appreciate you for asking. But, you know, a lot of people, they will see other people's grinds and they'll basically try to replicate it. But sometimes you see somebody's now and you're here and you think that you can get to where they're at now just because you think you want to do it. And a lot of times you might have these like short spurts of short-term success, but that's your ego, homie. Because what's going to happen is you're going to have burnout. You're going to get overwhelmed and then you're not going to do anything. You might absolutely start doing worse. So this is the reason why when I say, you know, you're trying to formulate a new habit, a positive one, you need to take small steps, because a lot of steps eventually turn into a compilation of progress. Yeah. A lot of small steps towards healthy progression inevitably turn to you arriving where you want to go. And what you often find is whenever you get to that destination, which is now your checkpoint within that avenue of that realm of success, you're going to want to get to the next one. And you didn't get that far with somebody by your side because everybody else is walking at their own pace. So eventually they're going to need a break. They might take a detour, but you can't allow other people's inconveniences to get you off your path. You know where you want to go. You know that you got to be great, homie. Alex Pereira, whenever he did what he did, he had to decide that this is what I want to do for me. Do you think he was sitting around saying, man, I'm only going to get in the UFC if all my homeboys do it? Hell no. He got to where he got to because that's where he decided he wanted to go. Yeah. He got to where he got to because he decided that that is exactly, in fact, where he wanted to go. A lot of you think you know what you want to be, but you know what somebody else wants you to be. And that's not even who you want. So when I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, you are basically compromising your potential to keep people around. What's good, Rian? What it do, man? Shout out to all my ladies. Shout out to all the real representatives. Make sure y'all go to the viewers list and any goofy usernames, get that shit out. And we're going to keep doing what we do, man. We got so many different songs playing. And yeah, that's going to be the way that it go, man. We're going to do it the way it's supposed to be done, and we're going to have a whole lot of fun. Double tap the screen if you ain't a hater. And sit back and watch the show, and don't double tap if you didn't brush your teeth. If you didn't brush your teeth today, don't double tap the screen. If you brush your teeth today, double tap the screen. So anybody commenting that's not liking, I don't want to talk to you because I can smell your breath through the screen. Let's go. Hey! Y'all nasty. 25 of y'all didn't brush your teeth. Y'all dirty. Let's go. Hey man, if you're a real one and if you brushed your teeth today, let me know where you're watching the show from. Go ahead and comment it down below while we rock out. Let's go. Shout out to the mods. Keep it up, man. Keep up the great work. You're doing how it's supposed to be done, homie. Get the fake ones out. We only want to deal with the real, homie. We only want to deal with the real. And shout out to all of y'all that didn't brush your teeth, that's sitting back watching, listening, hating. Yeah, man. Say, man, that ain't godly, man. That ain't God body, man. Don't be having that satanic, demonic, negative, hateful energy within you. You gotta let it go, man. If there was ever a time to accept Jesus Christ in your life, now's the time, homie. Square business. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go. Let's go. You know. Yeah, man, we finna play another song, then we'll get to the next topic. And like I said, Kane, let me know if you want to come up on the show still, homie. And we gonna do it like that, man. But without further ado, let's see what we finna play, man. I said I was only gonna play that playlist, but now I feel like playing something else, because I guess that's just emotion. Let's go. Yeah, man, sit back and enjoy the show. Don't do too much typing now, because if you type something I don't want to read, you ain't gonna be able to type no more. Okay? Yeah, sit back and enjoy the show. Make sure each and every single one of you send me a message on TikTok, because after this episode ends, I'll be sending everybody my Snapchat. That is the best way to stay up to date with my content, know when I'm going live, and then suggest songs for the playlist that you're hearing, in fact, right now. So,
I guess that's just emotion.
look at the usernames. You can't make this shit up, homie.
I guess that's just emotion. I guess that's just emotion.
Let's go.
I don't have a fuck to give. I've been moving state to state in my leather and my Timbs like it's 1998. And my dog Chubby Chub, that's my nigga from the way on the east side of the city. That's where everybody stay. Seem like everybody calling cause they want me on their song. It's like every time I touch it, I can never do no wrong. When they need a favor from your man, they don't leave you alone.
No.
I guess that's just emotion. And their phone doesn't ring when they got everything. It's the motion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion. Oh, I guess that's just emotion.
Let's go. That's the motion, man.
Yeah. Looking back on it, at least my pride is intact. Cause we said no strings attached and I still got tied up in that. Everything that I write is either for or about her. So I'm with her even when I'm here without her. And she know it. The girl that I wanna save is like a danger to my health. Try being with somebody that wanna be somebody else. I always thought she was perfect when she was being herself. Don't even know how to help, but I guess that's
Show.
emotion.
Hey, I was just finna ask you, Kane. I think we in sync, homie. You came right through and said that. That's funny as hell. But with that being said, man, we finna go ahead and get to the next topic. And man, no, I was thinking of an idea just now. We'll come back to that. Tomorrow we're gonna have an exclusive show. So everybody that be watching, we're not gonna be doing it from this scenario, but from the place that we're gonna do it. Make sure you tune in. It might only be on YouTube. We're gonna have some interesting conversations. So make sure you tap in and send me a DM so you don't miss out on that content, because I'm not the type of person that's just gonna be like, hey man, come watch me. No, you're gonna tune in and you're gonna stay notified, or guess what, you ain't gonna be notified. And that's the way that it goes. Y'all be like, man, my algorithm ain't showing my posts and nobody's liking. Okay, that might be true, but if people aren't looking for you, that means that they don't fuck with you. That's a reality that we gotta come through, homie. A lot of times people want to make excuses. I didn't see your content. I didn't see that you went live. They don't have to see that notification with their bank account whenever that check gets deposited. No. They don't have to see that Joe Rogan posted a new podcast for them to go on Spotify and see if he posted a new one. They don't gotta have Playboy Cardi tell them, hey man, I dropped a new song, for them to be looking and go listen to it. So a lot of times y'all are waiting for people to come and look for you, and they're not searching for you, so you're trying to make it easier for you to be in front of them. If you gotta force yourself to be seen, those ain't people that you need to have your presence and essence in front of, homie. They should already be looking by default. Love should be shown automatically. Anything that's not automatic, then you need to manually remove it. Square business, and that's great for a clip, man. Come on, man. I just put some game down, and y'all know that. I just put some game down, and I put it down in a way that it's gonna be received, and the mission was achieved, man. So I think I done earned me another song, man. So we finna look back and we finna see what we finna play, man. It might be the same song, might be a new song. One thing I know what I'm gonna do is play whatever the hell I wanna play, man. So with that being said, sit back, you hear me, Johnny? Enjoy the show, and we gonna get it to where it need to go, man. We gonna get it to where it need to go, you know? Shout out to the haters in the building. I appreciate you watching. I appreciate you wasting your time and doing absolutely nothing productive and being a good puppy. You keep it up, you hear me? You know what I'm saying? You keep it up, good puppy. So with that being said, we finna put on another song, man. I'm trying to see what I want to play, man. Oh, man, yeah, I gotta play this. Come on. Hey.
Comments, leave me out of nonsense, speaking out of context. People need some content. Niggas trying to keep up. Shit is not a contest. Whipping bands concept. Heaven sent, God sent. At least that's what my mom says. Proof is in the progress. Money's not an object. Busy than a motherfucker. You know how my job get. Barking up the wrong tree. You know how the dogs get. Haven't fallen off yet. Come with a classic. They come around years later and say it's a sleeper. The ears are real. The petty is real. Might show my ex for a feature. Deposit the money to Brenda Letitia. Linda Felicia. She came for me twice. I didn't even know for her once. You know I'm a pleaser. 42 millimeter. Was made in Geneva. Yeah, I probably should go to Yeshiva. We went to Ibiza. Yeah, I probably should go link with Yeezy. I need me some Jesus. As soon as I started confessing my sins, he wouldn't believe us. Sins. I got sins on my mind and some M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. I'm in love. I'm in love with two girls at one time and they tens. That's why I got 10 on my mind. I got M's. Got a lot of M's on my mind and my friends. Yeah, I keep my friends on my mind. Should repent. I need me some Jesus in my life. Amen.
I'm from the four, but I love me a threesome. D on my dilly, this shit my little secret. You tryna dish me, blow up, I pivot. I can't respond with just boys. People ain't found us some rats on the bed. You can keep it, this shit getting deeper and deeper. I dig it. My shovel won't bend, I was broke, had to fix it. A shark in the water, you swim with a little fish. I hit the day by tomorrow, she miss it. I grab her neck, she look up, then I kiss it. I'm not a goat, but I fit the description. I like the post, so I get the prescription. We walk around with them bands and I bitch it. This gun ain't gon' jam when I blow, I ain't missing. I'm dropping hit after hit, I'm just chillin'. But I send the hit when I chill with my chillin'. Bigger the business, the bigger the office. I fuck around and found me a strap and I call up. They call for my artists, they making me offers. I don't even bargain, I start from the bottom. I lost a Ferrari, Las Vegas, Nevada. I woke up the following day and went harder. I'm cracking my shit, now they see that I'm smarter. I gotta get money, I love to get charter. I gave her 4 burgers at once for a startup. I can't let them down, walk around with my car. I'm screaming out YOLO, yeah, that's still the motto. I know I be on some shit that they ain't thought of. Sins.
Come on, man. I'm telling you right now, that's one thing about Drake. Drake makes timeless records. And the only people who don't resonate with his music are losers. If you sit around on the internet and you said, man, Drake did this and Drake did that, all based off of speculation, who you're also speculating about people you don't know. Homie, one thing that I know about me, I knew X. So any of y'all sitting around saying, man, Drake did this to X. You don't know X and you don't know Drake. You listen to a song and all of a sudden you think you know everything. Y'all don't know nothing. Half of y'all don't even know what breed your damn dog is. Half of you don't even know what year your parents were born. But all of a sudden you think you know celebrities? Homie, you don't even know yourself. Y'all don't get it, do you? Type of money, everybody acting like they knew you. Roll uptown, New York City, bitch. Spanish girl love me like I'm. Let's go.
Tell Uncle Luke I'm out in Miami too. Clubbing hard, and women ain't nothing to do. Wrist playing,
Got a condo out in Biscayne, still getting brain from it. Ain't shit changed. How you feel? How you feel? How you feel? 25 sitting on 25 mil.
I'm in the building and I'm feeling myself.
Rest in peace, Mac Dre. I'ma do it for the Bay. Okay.
Getting paid, we'll holler whenever that stops.
My team good. We don't really need a mascot.
Tell tune light one,
Pass it like a relay. YMCMB.
More YMCA. Me, Franny and Molly Mall at the cribbo. Shot goes out to Nico J and Chubb, shot to Gibbo. We got Santa Margarita by the leader.
She know if I'm really. Get him out of here. Way too zoomed in on that profile picture. Back your ass up. Get him out. I mean, maybe she won't, then again, maybe she will. I can already guarantee she know the deal, real. Now she want a photo, you already know though. You only live once, that's the motto. Keisha YOLO, and we bout it every day, every day, every day. Like we sitting on the bench, but we don't really play. Every day, every day. Fuck what anybody say, can't see me cause of money.
In a way, real.
What's up?
One time for one time. I'm calling it without like the umpire. 7 grams in the blood.
Almost drowned in it, so I swam to a what? It's east side, we in this. Wish Akeisha would like a tree in this.
And if a leaf falls, then that
That's my M.O. at a beat of that shit. Tore it down. Hey,
twisted.
doorknob, talk stupid, off with your hand. Keisha money talks and Mr. Hand. Yeah, I'm so young money, got a drummer on the hey, Energizer bunny.
Funny how honey ain't sweet
Ain't sugar, ain't shit sweet.
on the street
Like,
hookers.
tongue kiss her other tongue. You hear ski, 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 water gun. Oh my God, Keisha, look at her butt. Tunchi, hey, what y'all know about that, man? Timeless records, homie. So, you gotta make God proud. Quit trying to make other people proud who are disappointed with the fact that you were trying to be your best self. You need to make God proud. Quit trying to make people proud that are disappointed that you are pursuing your passions in life. A lot of people will tell you, man, you're not doing anything with life. And the reason why they will tell you that you're not doing anything in life is because you don't got $1 million. You'll have people who went to college and ain't doing shit after college tell you to go there. So people basically want to live through you, or they have a certain idea of how they want you to live. And when you really try to correlate this back to its biblical origins, they don't want you to live a life of God. They want you to live a life where you're an ally with Satan. So this is the reason why I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, man, the highway to hell is paved with good intentions. So you just got to make sure that you ain't being guided by the visual, but by the spiritual. I sit around and I tell myself, man, I can tell by the contents of people's conversations. Here goes another one. I can tell by the contents of other people's conversations if I even need to be around those people, if I even need to talk to those people. Because what people don't realize is you can type on a keyboard all day. That's kinetic energy. And you continuously replenish it because you don't ever exert yourself doing anything that's actually productive. But when it comes to vocal, anything that you say, that is energy being taken away. So everybody doesn't deserve to take away your energy. Sometimes you can say the bare minimum to get the message across. If you got to say a lot to prove a point, you don't even believe it. That's why you're trying to use an influx of words to prove it to everybody else, and then in turn prove it to yourself, right? So this is the reason why I sit back and I say to myself, homie, you need to make God proud. You get me? Because he sees the things that you do, and he sees the things that you don't do. He sees the things that you could do, and he sees the things that you choose not to. Square business. So a lot of people need to operate under the realms of trying to improve their integrity. A lot of you want to improve your bank account. A lot of you want to improve your physique. A lot of you want to improve your performance in the bed. Whether you're the one giving it or taking it, take that. No diddy. A lot of you want to improve other things, and that's fine. Life is about improvement. But make sure that God doesn't disapprove of whatever you're trying to improve. Woo!
Running my lips, you know I need 100 mil. Niggas hear me on these beats, then they get the chills.
What?
Cause I ain't rapping, I'm reporting from the field.
Hey.
That bitch speaking crazy, got her baby daddy killed. And everybody shine together like niggas in Louisville.
Let's go.
They bro with a tip and they asking me how I feel.
Let's go.
Go lose every nigga that you love, then tell me how you feel. I'm still battling, lying these hoes and keeping it real. Still battling, doing the lean and popping the sales.
Poppin'.
I did everything in the streets and they like, what's next? Buying Rarries and hopping out with Patex. Closing deals and flying out on a jet. Then take one of these rap bitches and get some neck. And when it's all over, leave the money for my son. Had to have my back, nigga. I was on the run. Smoking in the V12, I'm killing off my lungs. Bro,
Tell them big sad. But the final topic that I'm going to talk about before I go, pay attention to hate, hidden, and compliments. People will compliment you, and it will seem as though it's a compliment. Really, it's a subtle form of disrespect. What you dressed all nice for? Why you wearing that? Pay attention. Or, man, I always knew you was going to make it, but I never wanted to tell you. Don't forget about me when you get big. Homie, if people were at an impactful position in your life, no matter how large or small you get, their impact would never be forgetful. The only reason that someone could be forgotten is because they were never even there, or they never did anything of merit. So what you have to sit back is, whenever you're having success or you're doing something great, when people start to compliment you, guess what? Next thing you know, they're going to try to critique you. It'll be people who are down here trying to tell you things that you're doing up here. They're not even on your level, but they think that they can. Come on. So I'm sitting back and I'm saying to myself, you got to analyze the words that people choose and the tonality behind it. Because everybody that tell you that they rock with you really be, next thing you know, trying to roll on you, homie. Everybody that tell you look good, they be thinking bad things in their mind. What's the real intent? What's the actions that follow through? You know what I'm saying? Are they saying it in a crowd of people to low-key be like smart Alex? Are they really being real? Are they being generous? Are they being genuous? You know what I'm saying? These are things that you got to look into. And I want to go more into that later on. So I'll be back with another show, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. You already know what to do. Message your boy. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.